Hello, hello, happy Tuesday. I've got the recording started already. Look at the sunburn I got. It's already recording. Hello, happy Tuesday.
Hi.
We have about a minute or two before the call officially starts, but when I started the call, it already started the recording. So welcome everybody. As you jump on, I'll just say welcome. Look at the sunburn I got.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. It was warmer here today, but not warm enough for a sunburn.
Well, I was out watching them gunite the pool most of the day. And so I just really enjoyed, what a day. And it was a beautiful sunny day. And I just thought, this is why I work so hard. This is what it's all about. This is what I do when I do. I get to work.
Yeah.
Get home and watch this. And this is something we worked so hard for. I was so emotional all day long. I was like, oh my God.
Aww.
Taking some notes about what I wanted to talk about tonight. And we are going to record this, so we don't really have to wait. People can just jump on and then we can share the recording. We'll give it another hour or so. I was just making some notes about what I wanted to say and why this team is so amazing and how many resources we have. So I just didn't want to forget to share with anybody who might jump on tonight all the resources that we have set in place. I'm just kind of like reading my notes. And we'll this call.
That's for those that are watching the recording too, because I know that this video will probably be used in the future a few times. They can just fast forward a few minutes just to get to kind of the meat of everything. But I am so stinking excited just to really unpack this, because I always think about who is it that's going to be on the other side of the screen? Like, who is it that's going to be watching right now? What are they thinking? Where are their, thoughts, and where is their head at, and all that kind of stuff? And, are there fears that may be coming into mind? Are there objections that may be coming to mind? And I really hope that we kind of unpack it all tonight. And so that way you can leave here with nothing else than just a good feeling of if this is a good fit for you. Like, that's the whole goal of this. So I'm super excited for even the replay viewers for in the future, just that are looking at this, because I definitely remember the first time that I looked at getting into this industry, and I don't know, there were some fears, there were some things that was holding me back. And so I just really hope we serve you guys tonight.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that too, because it kind of puts me back in the mindset of where I was, about 6 years ago when I decided, why not? Let me just see what this is about. And for me, I didn't join for the business opportunity. I really joined for the products. And so I do want to take you guys back just a few years. I mean, it seems like a few years ago. It's been almost 6 or a little more than 6. But regardless, I was a completely different person. And if I rewind and put myself in that mindset, gosh, I just feel like I have come so far. I mean, I had 4 babies in 4 years. So my youngest are twins, and they were about 18 months old. My body was wrecked. I had zero energy. Exhausted is an understatement. And I say that, and I am so almost ashamed, if I'm being honest, because I feel like now I feel like, you just, time goes by so quickly. My youngest are now 8 years old, and it's just crazy how much time I wasted being tired and afraid, because I was both of those things. I was tired. My body was wrecked. I didn't have the energy to get it back. I didn't have the energy to cook healthy. I didn't even have the energy to focus on me. I was giving everything to everybody else. And I was also so afraid. I was working in corporate America. I didn't think that I kind of, if I'm being honest, and maybe some of you are like this, I looked down on this industry a little bit. I didn't understand it. So to be completely honest, it was more out of a lack of understanding than anything else. But I was just like, how is that a real job? Like, I have a boss, I have to go to work, I have to sit at a desk, I have to wear high heels. I mean, that to me was like a real job. And I will tell you this, in, I don't know, a decade, almost 2 at corporate America, I never had anybody stop and say, thank you so much. You have changed my life. And in 6 years or whatever with this company, I have had that happen more times than I can count. So again, just to take you back a few and tell you a little bit about my story. My twins are 18 months old. I had left corporate America in kind of like a mommy mental breakdown. I literally walked out of my job and my whole career on my twins' first birthday because time was going so fast. All four of my babies were in daycare by 4 months old, and they were the first ones there in the morning and they were the last ones picked up at night. They were there for 12 plus hours a day. I was spending a fortune on daycare. And when they had their first birthday, I thought, that's it, my babies. I missed everything. I missed everything. If I have one regret in life, it's putting my twins in daycare and not just walking away then. Because if I knew then what I know now, it would have all been fine, you know. But I did not leave corporate America with a plan. I did not leave it because this opportunity had come along or I had made anything of this opportunity yet. I just left it on a hope and a prayer that the grass was really greener. What I realized is that, you know, corporate America was not what was making me so unhappy and so unhealthy. That was not it. It was lack of nutrition. It was that my body was running on empty. I was burning the candle at both ends. I was not fueling it properly. And what happened was a literal wake up call. Mason was in kindergarten. My three girls were upstairs and I had fallen asleep on the couch and I did not wake up to get him off the bus. It was a literal wake up call. And I pray that you watching this recording, watching the Zoom, you do not need a drastic, literal wake up call like that before you reach out and say, let me try these products and see if they could possibly be the answer to my prayers, because they sure were for me. When I fell asleep and my little 5-year-old walked home by himself, I mean, it was like 5 houses, but still it was like a huge mom fail. And it was so gut wrenching for me. I called my friend who had been telling me about these products and I was like, I need something. And she goes, I have what you need. I tried 3 days and I was dancing in my kitchen and I knew, I don't know how I'm going to afford these products because I'm not working, but I need these products. And Kayla's going to tell you about these programs that are in place with this company that allowed me to afford these products, that allowed me to get them for free every month. And then all these bonuses that I was able to earn. But I signed up as a promoter just because there was a deal. It was a better deal. Zero intention of the business. But what happened with me is my husband was like, what? You are not working. We cannot afford this. And so many of you are probably like me, where money is the only thing holding you back. You might know you need an opportunity. You might know you need the products and the nutrition and you need to feel better and you need to be healthy so that you can pour into everybody else. But money may be the thing that's holding you back. And let me tell you this company is set up so different from probably anything that you've ever heard of. My friend told me if I shared these products with just 2 people, I would get enough referral credits, Thrive credits, free product credits where I wouldn't have to pay anything but shipping for my next order. And I was like, I have to do that. If I want to continue, I have to do that. And so I called like my mom and my sister. I mean, I literally called like the 2 people who I could just say, hey, can I have your credit card? And all of a sudden I was thriving for free. And I didn't make it any more complicated than that. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about courage and consistency, because that's all you need, in my opinion, to be successful with this company. But I didn't even really need courage or consistency at that point. I just called my mom and my sister. And you may have those 2 people in your life where you could just be like, hey, I'm going to try something new. Try it with me. All of a sudden, I knew my next order was for free. So then I could just let that weight go. I knew that I could enjoy this month of product, see what it was about. And then if I really liked it, I could continue. The next thing my friend told me is she called me and she goes, hey, I know you don't really want to sell this stuff, but you already earned your product for free. And with just 2 more people, you would earn like over $600, something like that. And I was like, that really shut my husband up because he's already kind of annoyed that I just spent this money. So needless to say, I called 2 more people. I can't even remember who they were at this point. It wasn't anything big. I didn't even start talking about it on social media. I just made a couple phone calls. And all of a sudden I had earned a $600 or something bonus. And Kayla's going to talk to you more about that in just a second. But my point is, you are on this call to learn not just about these products, but about how they can open up opportunities for your family. And, you know, courage and consistency is all you need to bring to the table, we've got the rest. And so I'm gonna turn it over to Kayla really quickly because I want to respect y'all's time tonight. I just thank you so much for calling in and dialing in to listen or watching the recording. And I hope that you bring courage to you in this call and just open your heart and listen to what we have to say, because I really do think it's as simple as that. I'm here 6 years later because I just started sharing just to get like my own personal benefits. And I've just continued sharing. It's been such a snowball effect, which I could keep going on and on about. But I'm going to let Kayla talk to you a little bit more about what I was just mentioning with these bonuses and the referral credits and all of that. And then I'll tell you a little bit more about my story.
Yes, absolutely. I love hearing the story. Like that's whenever you get that real feeling, like these are real lives that are being changed. Guys, before I stepped into this industry, I was a teacher. I was a math teacher. And for those that don't know, teachers don't get paid a lot. And my daughter was 1 when we started in this industry. She's 11 now. So we've been in here for like ever. Like we've been in the industry forever. But all I wanted was just enough money to make my car payment. Like that's why I joined. I got into the industry just to be able to make my car payment. And I'm telling you right now, the doors that this can open for you, they're just insane. And there's never been a time like right now to take this leap of faith. So I'm going to go over with you 3 steps that can unlock that same $600 bonus that Courtney was just talking about. We're going to keep it crazy simple because we do not overcomplicate. We know that as human beings, we can make things really complicated on our own. So we like to keep things simple. Step 1 is just joining and choosing your kit. You guys, these kits are upgraded. They're so different than what they were whenever we first joined. You get these upgraded options. Some of them even come with free products. You get to completely customize them, choosing which shake flavors you want, which capsules you want, which DFTs you want. I mean, you get to completely customize whichever kit you want to start with, but that's completely up to you. Step 1 is just joining and choosing which kit you want to go with. Step 2, we call it Thrive for Free. That's whenever you just get those 2 customers, just like Courtney was talking about. Mom and sister, I think was yours. I think mine was mom and husband. Like I didn't even go out of the household. One of mine was my husband. He saw how good I was feeling. He's like, I want to try it too. So he was one of mine. And my other one was my mom. And yeah, that was my first 2 customers. That's how I was able to get my product for free. So that's it. I mean, there really isn't. I know a lot of people are like, well, what's the catch? Like there's a catch here. No, there's no catch. Step 2 is Thrive for Free, and you do that with 2 customers. And then step 3 is called Go VIP. Now, what this is when you earn that VIP bonus, and it's just by getting 2 team members. That's it. 2 people that want to join and make some extra money with you and use the product with you. So step 1, join, choose which kit you want. Step 2, 2 customers, and you're thriving for free at that point. And then step 3, go VIP, help 2 people get started in the business, help 2 people join your team, help 2 people make some extra money too. And guys, that's it. Like that unlocks that $400 cash bonus, $100 in product credit, and about $160 in commissions. So if you are sitting there right now and you're like, I need you to show me how to make $500 really quick. Well, what I just shown you is how to make 550 plus really quick. We're paid every single Tuesday. Every single Tuesday. So that means if you join right now and you're like, hey, 2 customers, husband and mom, okay, done. 2 team members, best friend and coworker, done. Cousin, done. Like whoever those 2 people are, you get that check next Tuesday at noon. You don't wait a whole month. Next Tuesday, you would see that bonus. Next Tuesday, you would see that check. Next Tuesday, you would see that those product credit, that $100 product credit. So it's so cool how it's set up, but they even made it better. Because if you complete steps 2 and 3 again, they give you that bonus again in your first 14 days. So let's say 4. So now we need 4 customers instead of 2. We've already signed up. If you're like me, you've already signed up husband and mom. You just need 2 more. So let's say for these other 2, you go with sister and best friend. Okay, 4 customers done. Now you're completing step 3 again. So we need 4 team members total. I've already signed up cousin and coworker. So now I'm going to sign up my other 2 best friends. Doesn't matter. Like it really doesn't matter. As long as you complete the 2 steps again, you get the bonus again. So if you're on the other side of this watching right now and you're like, yeah, 500 is awesome. I need 1,000 right now. Okay, join, choose your kit, 4 customers, 4 team members. Next Tuesday, you'll see $1,000 check. And if you're like, but what if What if I can't get it until like next Thursday? Okay, fine. The next Tuesday, you'll see the $1,000 check. You have 14 full days to do this. And if you're international, the company realizes it takes a little bit longer time to get the product to you. So if you are international, then you have 21 days. We have team members in Canada, we have team members in the UK, we have team members in Australia, all over the world. So if you're not in the States, the company recognizes it's going to take a little bit longer to get the product to you. So we're going to give you an entire extra week on these bonuses. Guys, something else that sets this company apart is there's no auto ships, there's no website fees, there's no quotas, there's no inventory, there's no charting if you've done anything like this before. Sometimes we get, sometimes there's charts that we have to fill. That's not here. You don't have boxes to fill, right? Like I said, with the no auto ships, with the no quotas, you don't have a quota to hit every single month. There's no inventory. Everything is shipped straight from your website, which is also free. So whenever you just complete step 2, which is thriving for free, you're actually running your entire business for free because you don't have any quotas, you don't have any auto ships, you don't have any website fees, and now you're getting your own product for free. There's never been a setup like this ever. And we've only gone over your first 14 days. There's more. We have a car bonus. We have vacations that you can earn, which Courtney and Matt have earned like multiple of them on both accounts. Like it's been ridiculous. Like it's so much more than that. But like I said, we don't want to complicate this. We're keeping it crazy simple. We're focusing on those 3 steps. But I just want you to know there's even more to that. So if this has been weighing heavy on your heart and mind, listen, because like I really want this to sink in. There's never been a time like right now. And what's the worst that could happen? Like what's the worst that could happen? You get some awesome product on hand and like you get to use the product. What's the best thing that could happen? You unlock $1,000 plus so much more. So hopefully that kind of shows you the game plan and the roadmap that we would be following whenever you decide to join. All right, Courtney, I'm going to throw it back over to you.
Thank you so much, Kayla. And, it's funny to me because I forget how simple it is sometimes. We put so much emotion on certain things. I think when you have really big goals and really big dreams, or maybe really big problems, then you can attach so much to emotion to it. But what Kayla said is absolutely true because it couldn't be simpler. Like I said earlier, it just takes courage and consistency. And I think the hardest thing is just to get the courage to start because, it's different and it's maybe unfamiliar. And if you're like me, maybe you had a different opinion of what it was before you tried it. But once you put your heart into something, I just feel like, especially if you join a team like ours, we have such strength in the sisterhood and the bonds and the friendships that we've formed. We borrow each other's courage daily. We work together daily. In fact, we have 12 or 15. I was actually trying to do the math and I kind of lose count. Some days we have 2, some days we have 3 Zooms where we can get together and everything's optional. Like Kayla was saying, this is a completely free business to join. Also, everything that you do is totally optional. You work this business when your schedule allows. I do this business to create options for my family, for my children. So if we have a softball game or a basketball game or a swim meet or whatever, I'm not going to sit there through the entire event and work. I also don't have to ask a boss anymore. Can I go to this thing? Can I go on my kids' field trip? Can I be there for my children? I don't have to ask for time off if they have to go to the dentist or if they're sick. I get to control my schedule. That being said, I think all you really have to bring to the table is consistency. Willingness maybe to learn, to be coachable is what we tell our kids, like be coachable, take feedback, but also just consistency, just to show up every day. And we have such amazing tools on this team. There's no time like now to join. We have an entire library of resources at your fingertips. We have the best coaches, the best team, the biggest hearts, I'd say, in the business. Like everybody wants you to succeed because it's so easy to put yourself back in your pre-thrive, like where I was before I started this. And I don't want to get back there. I don't want to feel like that again. I don't want to be financially strapped like that again. I don't want somebody dictating my time again. I I just have such freedom in my health and in the wealth and the options that we have created with this business. And so I am so happy when I have the opportunity to help somebody else get there. What other tools do we have, Kayla? I mean, to me, it's just so many options, but mainly it's just the system that we work together. You're never alone. Don't be scared to start, because it's just, all it takes is that initial courage to say go. What am I forgetting? I have so much that I want to tell everybody, but I don't want to make it complicated.
No, you're hitting it right on like the nail on its head, or whatever the saying is. Like, you're plugged into a team immediately. Like, you're plugged into the community, and then you have somebody with you every single step of the way. You have encouragement, you have the support. Like, there's somebody watching this. It's like, what if I sign up and then they just leave me? What if I sign up and then what do I do? That's not a question here. Like, you have that support and you have that mentorship from day one. We're with you every single step of the way. There's game plans, there's roadmaps, there's resources. Those Zooms that she was telling you about, they're at different times of the day. So that way the working mama can still get on one if she wants to. That way the working mama that works night shift can still get on one if she wants to. We have it set up where no matter your schedule, you can still find a way to lean in and to plug in, because you're not meant to do this on empty. And we want to make sure to keep your cup full. Not only that, but just showing up in life in general. We want to give you that mindset and that, cup full mentality to even tackle life. There's so many benefits behind like that door that we're not even opening tonight. So many benefits of that. But yeah, like she was saying, there's resources, there's tools with you every single step of the way. It just takes you doing that one big scary yes to see how many yeses it lets you say in the future. So yeah.
And I will just say that, if this is on your heart, if you are listening to this because you've been hearing about this for however long, it took me months to even reach out to try the products, much less open my heart to the opportunity. You have no idea how many lives that you can change. Like I said earlier, I never was told, thank you, you have changed my life. And I am told that more often than I can count these days, because the products are amazing and the opportunity is amazing, and we truly are changing lives. So if this is on your heart, get back to the person who shared this recording with you or invited you to this Zoom tonight, and let them know, what is your interest level? Like 1 to 10, how ready are you? How much do you need this in your life? And let them guide you. Like I said, you're not alone. They can tell you the next steps. You don't have to know all the steps. You just have to open the door, to make the call. So again, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. And I look forward to the next time we get to Zoom and see your pretty face. Thank you. Thanks, Kayla.